Punching his phone.
What? Pete?
I gotta say what it is, Meek.
Pete Alonso to the Orioles.
日本時間12月11日未明にオリオールズとの契約が報じられた元メッツ所属のピート・アロンソ選手。前日のエドウィン・ディアス投手とともにメッツが誇るスター選手が2日続けて他球団へ移籍する事態となってしまった。今オフ、メッツが獲得したのはセミエン選手とウィリアムズ投手の2人のみ。一方、チームを去った主力選手は6人に上り、5人の契約が宙に浮いている状況だ。これには地元ニューヨークポストの紙面にも悲しげな表情が並び、メッツオーナーのスティーブン・コーエン氏はファンに向けて異例とも呼べる声明を発表している。ここから瓦解していくチームに対し感情を爆発させる人々の様子を紹介していく。
Like sad and annoyed all at the same time, and angry.
It is incomprehensible what they have done to this team. At a time when we all believed it was win now mode, let's go try to beat the Dodgers. You got Lindor in his prime, and we signed Soto. Cohen guaranteed a World Series in 5 years, and now we're rebuilding like we're the Pittsburgh fucking Pirates. At this point, I would like them to just come out and say, we know we can't beat the Dodgers, and there's a work stoppage coming, so we're in rebuild mode. Because that would be the only explanation to letting your all-world closer and your number one slugger and another guy that should have been a lifelong Met all go in a matter of, 3 weeks. Steve Cohen demanded that the fans show up to the ballpark, and we did. We answered the bell. And then he apologized for last year and said the changes were coming. And apparently the changes were removing all of the stars that you want to watch. After claiming that the Mets are a family product, bring your kids and your family to watch these superstars play in Queens. Oh, wait, by the way, we have none left because we let all of your fan favorites walk over a couple million here or a couple years there. Fuck this. Unless Tatis, Scooble, and Tucker are coming, fuck you, David Stern. This is the most mad I've ever been because it's unjustifiable. Or there's some reason in some way they can justify it and they're just never going to say it. And either way, I'm fucking furious. This is it. And this is coming from a guy who has been the ultimate apologist and positive fan, because I said we have to remember how bad we had it with the Wilpons. And no matter how upset and disappointed you might be right now, under Cohen and with this new management, and look at the players we have, we are a contender. We're headed in the right direction. So let's not act like we did back in those dark ages. Now, go ahead. Say whatever the fuck you want. Be as mad as you want. Blame whoever you want. Don't watch anymore. Don't come anymore. Renounce the team. Because it is inexplicable for this team to be in the position they were to have this sort of offseason. There is no explanation that I could ever understand and be okay with. Fuck this. Fuck you, David Stearns. Congratulations to Pete and Diaz who get their money and get their...
Pete Alonso is no longer a New York Met. Excuse me? Mets fans, I am so sorry, first and foremost. But Mets, how do you not re-sign Pete Alonso? Your leader in all-time home runs as a Met. 1 year after he did it, you let him walk? How do you let him walk? He's a Baltimore Oriole for 5 years, $155 million. One, happy that Pete got his bag. Well freaking deserved. But how the hell is he not a Met? How is he not a Met? 1 day, 24 hours after you let Edwin Diaz sign with the freaking Los Angeles Dodgers, who beat you in the 2024 NLCS, you let Pete Alonso go be a Baltimore Oriole? He's not a Met? What? Right after you missed the playoffs, one of the guys that was the best on your freaking team, you let him walk? He was the Mets. Listen, I'm happy for Pete. I'm happy he's a Baltimore Oriole. That's good for that organization. They needed that. But the Mets letting him walk is freaking absurd. And now the AL East is crazy. And also, how did the Red Sox not land him?
Punching his phone.
Pete?
You gotta say what it is, Meek.
Pete Alonso to the Orioles. 5 years, $155 million.
Can I say this real quick? Best case scenario.
Oh my
Go to Boston
God.
and go
Oh
to the
my
Mets. Wow.
So much for Stevie Pockets. Broke boy Stevie can't sign anybody.
Dude,
He's getting outbid left and right for his best players.
Man.
I've laid.
I thought he just had never-ending pocket subs. I thought they were just going to sign every player to the end of time. Everyone they want. Out of a Mets jersey.
No.
They can't even keep their own guys.
Keep our own guys. It's a problem.
Wow.
The culture is a problem.
Wow.
It's supposed to be empty pot. It's supposed to be, if you wanted to keep guys. Now it's either one of those things. Also, now does Stearns have his ear too much that he's saying, don't get Alonso, we'll go get this guy?
The backup was Schwarber, though. He signed yesterday.
That's an issue.
You gotta get Murakami, who can't hit a curveball.
I mean,
So all jokes aside, I saw some things saying that
That hurts.
Stearns was big on wanting to only give him Alonso 3 years. Is that true?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Think about it from a player's perspective for a minute. If you're Edwin, if you're Pete, why is my own team that in Pete Alonso's case I came up with and I've played here for damn near, my whole career, years and years. Why are they lowballing me? Why aren't they prioritizing me? Why are they letting me go talk to other teams? Why aren't they making it known far and away above anything else that they want me to be a New York Met for life?
I understand that. And I was going to say, I think that is likely the way that you combat something like this. Because when I think about the fact that, the offers were relatively similar as far as the Dodgers and the Mets are concerned, I think in my head, surely the Mets would have bumped it up. But I hear where you're coming from. If the Mets went in there hot and even overpaid a little bit, but they started there, then what? Isn't that a strong way of negotiating in a way? Because now you are really putting pressure on the Dodgers or whoever else to meet you there.
So the Mets lose Diaz over $3 million, okay? His average annual value on his last Mets deal for 5 years and $102 million that he opted out for the last 2 years of was $20.4 million per year. In this deal from the Dodgers, his AAV is $23 million a year. So you're telling me that this actually comes down to an extra $1 million per year, an extra $2 million per year for the best closer in baseball, and that was the tipping point. Here's why this is so sensitive for Mets fans, and the whole mini market Stearns thing is starting to not feel good, frankly.
Yep.
It's not because of what happened last year on the fields. It is a little bit, but not fully. It's because for a long, long time, decades, the Mets were owned by the Wilpons, who pinched every penny that they could find. They were looking around for change on the ground. They were broke after the Bernie Madoff situation, okay? All of a sudden, 5 years ago, every Mets fan has the best day of their damn life, and Steve Cohen buys the team. He becomes the richest owner in baseball. A billionaire, doesn't care about the luxury tax. Money is no object.
And yet,
here we are, pinching pennies and, scraping and losing guys that we had to have over a couple $1 million still. And I don't care. Listen, you can talk about maybe trading away Brandon Nimmo did make the team better. Maybe Semien will be better. You can sell me on some of those things, but losing the bona fide best closer in baseball who you had for the last 6 seasons, there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
It has been a out-and-out failing from the general manager and ownership for the Mets these last 2 days. This is a World Series or bust mentality and a window right now when you go get Juan Soto. No one's going to say, well, they didn't do anything, they're trying to rebuild, and hey, they did win 84 games and just missed the playoffs. That's a good positive season. Those don't exist anymore. And today's a tough day for Met fans because not only did you lose Pete Alonso, not only did you lose Edwin Diaz, but you lost belief in who you thought was your hero, sent down from on high to lift you up out of the muck that the Wilpons put you in for years. You've lost that belief. You've lost favor in the two men who were designed to change everything, and it feels exactly the same, and now none of you believe in him. And it's as bad as anything else. You lost the player, the team's not going to be as good, and you lost faith in what you believed was the great combo of the richest owner and the smartest executive. And right now, he's cheap and he's stupid.